your spirit for our opening song. This is a call and response song, so you have to pay attention and listen. It's also up there. And these guys are going to sing the response for you. All right? Ready? Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me know that love can heal us all.
Let me know that love can heal us all.
Oh, let me know that love is all around.
Let me know that love is all around.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me talk each day a little kinder.
Let me talk each day a little kinder.
Oh, let my steps reveal a path of peace.
Let my steps reveal a path of peace.
Oh, let me walk each day a little wiser.
Let me walk each day a little wiser.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Let me serve in
It's okay, we got this.
holy way.
Oh, let me share the good that's overflowing.
Let me share the good that's overflowing.
And let me care for those around the world.
Let me care for those around the world.
Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy,
us for the first time, welcome. And if you feel comfortable, please raise your hand so we can give you a welcome packet. Is there anyone here for the first time? Well, if you are here for the first time but you didn't raise your hand, that's okay. We can still get you a welcome packet a little later. But that welcome packet has a $10 coupon which you can use to attend a class or other event here at Unity, as well as information about Unity. And so you can pick that up later if you haven't raised your hand. But we also invite you to visit our Welcome Center, Bookstore, Cafe, which is across the patio, after the service to receive a welcome gift. And we hope you'll choose to stay and visit after the service.
Connection cards are available in the newcomer welcome packets and in the seat pockets in front of you. These are for everyone. With this card, you may submit a prayer request, and our prayer team will pray with you throughout the week.
You may also share feedback or request information. Please place your card in the basket with the offering later in the service. For those of you viewing online, connection cards are available on the Watch Live page of our website. We have several activities to highlight this week. To begin, I would like to invite Carl Jansen to the platform so he can tell us about the families Unity is adopting for the holidays. We're going to step back.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you all here. We are once again cooperating and participating in the Adopt a Family program. This is a program run by an organization called Brighter Beginnings. I love their name. And so they do the coordination. And I think there's like 25 families in this whole thing, just in East Contra Costa County. And of course, it exists all over the country. And what we do is we purchase gifts that are asked for by these two families that we're adopting. And you bring them back here to the center with a little tag I'm going to give you when you participate, stuck to it so we know who the gift was for. And then at the end, in early December, I bring them out to Antioch and drop them all off at a collection center. And we do not wrap the gifts, so we'll explain it more out there, and there's a letter to it. When you're in line out there, because I know you're all going to line up for these beautiful gifts, there are two different sheets, one's the blues and the reds. And what it is a sheet that on the front of it the bio they gave us of the people involved in the family, and then a quick flip over gives you a little quick summary of the gifts that they're requesting. So you have that for the one family and the other. And Carol, we have about a half a dozen of these, so you can, if you're in line, you can look at this before you get up to me at the table. And then I'll just have you fill in a little quick card of identification, so later on, if I have an issue, I can call you up and see what's going on. And then you'll get a nice letter, so all this stuff I'm rambling on right now you'll have in writing, so you don't have to remember what I just said. And basically you'll bring your gift back with a little tag attached to it, unwrapped, and we will see that it gets to the people, and they will feel very abundant and given to at the holidays. These are sweet people, and you'll see the gifts on there. They're really, really charming. And then if we totally, because this is Carl, have them all filled up in the next week or two, and people say, I still want to participate, people could just bring debit cards or Amazon gift cards or Target gift cards, and we'll get those out to the center too and let them distribute them where they feel that the need is the heaviest. So that's kind of how we're going to do it. And I think after 4 or 5 years, I almost got it organized. Carolyn really does all the thinking. Okay, guys, so thank you very much for participating.
Thank you, Carl. It's wonderful. So join us on Saturday, November 16th at 2 p.m. for the Sunday. It says Saturday, but you're right. It's Sunday, November 16th. Thank you for that correction, Tyler. Sunday, 1 week from today, for the final concert of our season, featuring acclaimed singer-songwriter Jamie Lula. Yeah. Known for his soulful blend of gospel, pop, and spirit-filled melodies, Jamie's music uplifts and inspires. Come experience his rich vocals and empowering lyrics in a heart-opening performance that celebrates love, beauty, positivity, and the transformative power of music. Before the concert, we'll gather in the community room for a community potluck. So stop by the patio and sign up to bring a dish to share. Pick up a flyer and for more information, and visit the bookstore to register on our website. Please come. It's going to be great.
Imagine Unity as a living example of the world we dream of. Whole, safe, equitable, healed, and connected. On Saturday, November 22nd, and Sunday, November 23rd, we'll gather for a powerful 2-day workshop, The Alchemy of Healing and Reconciliation in Beloved Unity Community, led by Cynthia Bricks and Will Keepin, co-founders of the Gender Equity and Reconciliation International, or GERI. Together, we'll embody unity through a sacred process in a safe and compassionate space. There will be honest sharing and witnessing around gender dynamics without shame or blame to help us move from pain and discomfort to wholeness, to understanding and wholeness. Registration is required through our website, and love offerings are welcome and not required.
Didn't you do a Jerry workshop already?
I did. How'd you know?
Well, could you tell us a little bit about it?
I can.
That wasn't planned or anything.
Yeah, not at all. Spontaneous. I know for me, a lot of the crux of my suffering can ultimately be traced back to this wound of feeling separate from and ultimately fearing the masculine and the feminine. These past Jerry workshops I've attended here at Unity have really helped me integrate some of that healing by virtue of witnessing and feeling the pain of the masculine and witnessing and feeling the pain of the feminine. And to me, this is one of the most necessary and sacred ways we could heal together in community. We deserve healing, we deserve accountability, and we deserve forgiveness. The truth shall set you free. Beloved community is the call of our times. Will you join us in helping to co-create it here? Yes.
Yay.
I'm happy to hear that.
That was great. Thank you.
Oh, and I'll be on the patio after the service with the flyer.
Oh,
Yes, and we can sign up with a little QR code. And you have any questions, I can help you with that.
perfect. Oh, I'm so sorry. Then you can share your gratitude with your spiritual family at our heartfelt and uplifting annual Thanksgiving Eve gratitude service on Wednesday, November 26th at 7 p.m. Come get infused with gratitude and leave uplifted in the full spirit of the Thanksgiving holiday.
Then come back at noon on Thanksgiving Day for a festive potluck meal. Share in conversation, laughter, and joy as we give thanks. All are welcome. Please sign up on the patio after service or send an email to office@unityofwalnutcreek.org.
Good, and don't forget to do that. And now, as we prepare for our time of meditation, please join me in taking a conscious breath. And let's do one more. And affirming our statement of faith together.
There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God.
We begin with music, followed by guided meditation and silence.
As I say a tender yes to everything that comes to me, my heart is open, I am free. I open to all that is. It brings me to my knees. as I say a tender yes to everything that comes to me. My heart is open, I am free. I open to all that is. It brings me to my knees. I surrender. I am peace. I surrender. I am peace.
Let's allow that peace to settle into our hearts and our bodies and our minds. Imagine our thoughts like leaves of a fall tree, slowly lifted by the breeze of music, and let go. Gently floating to the earth, every busy thought. And with every leaf that is shed, every busy thought that is let go, just like the tree, the mind stands more open, naked. You can see the light through the branches now. And we are very much like that tree. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Letting the beauty rest around our feet to nourish the roots of our beings. With peace. Peace in our hearts and peace in our bodies. Peace in our minds. Infinite, sweet peace. Let us rest in it for the next few moments. The simple attention on the breath. And the ever floating, falling, grounding peace in the silence. a moment, I invite you to imagine that you are that tree and to look all around the base of your tree, of yourself. See those beautiful colors, orange and yellow, gold and red. Shedding the old, how beautiful. Letting go of all that has come before. And trusting in good faith that spring will come again. New buds, bursts of green life. I behold the change of seasons, the change of life, the seasons of life. The changes in my own mind as I shed, my own heart as I let go and untie. The places where I might feel bunched up with emotion or thought or tension. I let go and behold the beauty. I stand in faith of what's to come. And so it is.
As I say a tender yes to everything that comes to me, my heart is open, I am free. I open to all that is. It brings me to my knees. I surrender. I am peace. I surrender. I am peace. I've had my share of heartache and sorrow, moments of sadness and lonely despair. I've been down on my knees, begging life please to take this burden I bear. I am free. This pain that I feel, for I know it's birthing me to a greater way of being, ready to receive all the gifts the storm may bring. There's a deeper sense within
Of God unfolding,
yes, these clouds are lifting me.
Lord knows I've tried to run from these shadows, but each time I circle to where I began.
Where I began. these clouds are lifting. Raise me up to the next glory,
To that glorious mountain.
I will love each valley and peak. There will be a new beat before you. Every step,
Every step,
every day,
every turn,
my God's waiting there. My greatness I dare. I embrace this pain that I feel. For I know it's birthing me. Greater way of being. I'm ready to receive all the gifts the storm may bring. There's a deeper sense within.
of God unfolding.
My light is growing. That these clouds are lifting. I know these clouds are lifting me.
I'm so grateful.
Grateful for gifts the storm may bring.
I know these
I know
clouds,
these clouds are lifting
they're
me.
lifting me.
I'm grateful for gifts
I'm so grateful.
storm may bring.
You know they're making me stronger.
Are lifting me.
You know they're making me wiser.
Storm may bring.
I know these
All
clouds,
these clouds
they're lifting me.
lifting me.
You know they're lifting us
I'm grateful for
all.
The storm may bring. I know these clouds are lifting me. I'm grateful for gifts the storm may bring.
Wow, wow, wow. The Mamas and the Daughtas. I cannot imagine how long it took to rehearse that. They started a few years ago. I would not be surprised. That was just so professionally done and so beautiful. And what a treat to hear each of your voices featured. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Good morning. Hello, hello, and everyone online, hello. So good to be together. Nobody's sitting outside today. That's surprising. Maybe they're still drifting around. Oh, it's still chilly? Oh, I didn't know it's chilly. All right. Well, we're here at part 6 of Ordinary Mysticism. It's a fall book study series based on a book by Mirabai Starr, in case that's all news to you. And we're talking today, just realizing really this whole journey about ordinary mysticism is a journey of the heart. It's because being an ordinary mystic is about embracing life, right? And life happens in all kinds of ways, doesn't it? And we tend to reflect it and feel it and express it here. The times that we feel lifted, whether it be by inspiration or something else that has happened in our life, and the times that we feel, even that flip of joy that you might feel in the heart. And also those times that we feel the ache of loss, the ache of grief, things that we would rather not have happen. Heartbreaks do happen, though, don't they, in this human walk? And the best thing we can do when they do is to let them. Let them break open. Easier said than done, right? Because we have a lot of tools in our tool bag that we attempt, many of us, I'm talking collectively as human beings, right? Numbing, resisting, ignoring, pretending it's not happening to the degree we can, trying to force that heart back, together to fix it, to mend it immediately, right? And of course, none of these attempts generally work that well for us, or certainly not in any kind of lasting way. So it's best, because if we just let it break, what does it do? It breaks open. And then there is so much more for us there that we'll explore today. Stop firing your feelings. That's how this chapter begins. And it's true. I mean, Mirabai talks about the different kinds of feelings and what they lead to, because generally our feelings are there as pointers. They're pointers to our healing. They're pointers to wisdom, to guidance. And so if we just keep pushing them away, or as she says, firing them, then they're not working for us. And we are built with those feelings and this heart to help us on the journey. It's kind of a GPS type of system, we could say. So as much as you might think that you're going to be swallowed up in pain and grief if you go there, anybody ever been to that place where you're worried, if I start, I'm never going to stop, right? As much as that fear may be there for us, if we let ourselves feel, if we actually step into it, I think what most of us find is that, it ebbs and it flows. It comes and it goes until it settles into the calm. And so if we can just, open our arms to it, which opens our heart, right? To just say, okay, this is what's here. Let my heart be with it. Let my feelings be experienced and felt. What you'll find is maybe what I found when I was going through a period of grief. Every morning I would wake up crying. And then all of a sudden one day, I opened my eyes. My bedroom was painted orange at the time, which a doctor friend of mine told me every hospital should be painted in orange, that it's a very healing color. So anyway, I just looked around and I was like, I'm not crying. And there was calm, and there was peace, and there was quiet, and I put my feet on the ground, and I thought, wow, new territory, new life. Did you ever have an experience like that? Where one day it's just like something big shifted, and then there's actually a new feeling present, curiosity, excitement even. What's going to come next? So we can't force that to happen, as Robert Brummett, who's an author, Unity author, and a teacher in the ministerial school, used to say, that would be called a pseudo-new beginning that we try to enforce, way too soon. So making big rash decisions or trying to push ourselves through our feelings to let's just start something new doesn't really work for us either. And so it's just a letting, a holding, a moving through until one day you'll just be surprised, as I was, that there are no tears anymore and that I'm on solid ground, new territory, a new space to open a new door. And who knows what will come from there, right? Letting our hearts break open really weaves in nicely with where we were last week when we talked about beloved community and friendship. And all the ways that beloved community and friendship show up for us as a support system, as an encouraging system, and we for it as contributors to that kind of space, right? And so who else would we want to be beside us, right, in the difficult times, but a friend we could trust, or a loving witness, or a family member, or right here in our own community? A place where people will, or an individual will, thrill for us at the good things that happen for us and walk with us and hold our hand at times that maybe we need that kind of companionship. We're never really alone in matters of the heart, although we may convince ourselves otherwise. There are always supportive witnesses, because the whole human family knows what it feels like to have their hearts broken. My friend Joni brought me here to Unity of Walnut Creek, but not in the way that you would think. She was my boss at Silent Unity, and I was leaning on her because she was my boss the same year that I got ordained, married, and divorced. Yes, all in 1 year. And all my classmates, you know, that we were in this time of celebration, of course, and they were all going off to do their ministries and excited and moving away. And there I was back at the home front. And I felt disappointed, of course. I felt heartbroken. I felt confused and, you know, just plain sad. And so I would go into Joni's office, and she always made space. She always stopped whatever she was doing. And she listened to my story, my sob story, that I told her over and over again. And every single time, I kid you not, she would completely look at me with those warm, compassionate brown eyes, listen as if she'd never heard this, and she was so happy to hear every detail. Reflect back a little bit of wisdom, and just a pure, loving space. I healed in that journey, working at Silent Unity, praying on the phones, then going to Joni's office and telling my story again. And it was a huge part of the journey of putting my heart back together in its own time. I was trying to rush it. I won't kid you that I definitely was trying to rush things at times. And then every time I'd be brought back to just be patient, just wait, just be with this. Mirabai Starr talks about the importance of the people we choose. You know, Joni at the time was my boss, but then she became my wise counselor, mentor, a mother figure, and then a very good friend. And Mirabai says, if it is wise to be discerning about when and to whom you reveal the jewel of your broken heart. But choose, dare to be naked. Remember that we belong to each other, and that your turn will come again to be the listening pool into which someone else can spill their holy tears. And as it turns out, sometimes it's the very same person that we get to be the listening pool for. And that is what happened with Joni and I. Years later, she was diagnosed with cancer, and I had already moved to California, so I flew back to Kansas City to be with her for a couple of weeks. And there were so many levels of grief going on. She was rehoming her cats, she was selling her house. And while in the span of time I was there, her very dear, beloved mother made her transition. Joni was so grateful that I was there and that I was also willing to break the rules and run to Dairy Queen and get her dilly bars that she wasn't supposed to eat. But at that point, she needed comfort, and I was very willing to be the one to go and get it in that form. While I was there, she mentioned this guy, Ron, that she was friends with, because I was asking her about what other supports are you leaning into. She said, oh yeah, Ron and his wife, Kay, have been flying out from California. And I was mystified, and so was she. She said, you know them, don't you know them? I said, no, I don't know them. How would I know them? But why don't I know them? Like my dear friend in her dire needs talking about these friends that I've never even heard of. So we were both just kind of in this mystery together around that. About a year later, Joni made her transition. And a little time passed before I came here. A few weeks after I had arrived here, I think within the first week or two, I invited Ron Salazar, our licensed Unity teacher here at Unity, out for lunch. And he and I were talking about Unity Village and Kansas City, and he brought up this name, Joni. And I was just, mouth to the ground. Joni? You're Ron. And he must have thought for a moment like, oh, she's new, she forgot my name already, It's like, yep, that's my name, I'm Ron. I was like, no, wait, Joni? This one and the same mutual friend. We started like laugh crying. Have you ever done laugh cried together? Just in this moment of recognition. And what we really realized, besides our shared memory, was that behind the veil, Joni was doing her work and had brought us together to serve in the same ministry. And this is what happens, when we let our hearts break open. That not only does more love rush through, but also it brings us into the mystery. To dance in the mystery of life is to open to the mystery of death and life that weave together. We know that death is not an ending. Spiritually speaking and intellectually, we get that, right? Most of us understand that or feel that or have a sense of knowing about that death is just the opening of another door. And yet, when we lose a beloved, we grieve. How do we live at the traumatic center of death and life? Rabbi Erwin Kula asked this question. How do we live at the traumatic center of death and life? Rosemary Watula Tromer, who lost her teenage son to suicide, answers that question in a poem called How. A single moment contains the scent of warm pumpkin pie and the gravedigger's spade, the splatter of blood, and the smooth honeyed flesh of mango. Did we ever believe we would live this life unscathed? Oh, the stab of loss and the clean mineral perfume of rain. Oh, the ache of loss and the deep golden sunflowered yes. Oh, the carving of loss and the sweet, subtle tang of apples in fall. Oh, the ache. Oh, the ache. Oh, the beauty, the loss. Oh, the beauty, the loss. Oh, the beauty. This is how we live at the traumatic center of death and life, by being present to the ache, to the loss, to the beauty. Actually, Rosemary trained herself through a process of making mindfulness her practice by writing a poem every day. And she would wake up and she would notice something, a feeling, a thought, something she saw in her space or smell, and she'd write a poem about it. And it was a way of bringing in the details, as poets do so beautifully, of life, of the beauty and the presence of life. And this is a wonderful way for us to nurture those achy, breaky hearts and to keep ourselves grounded in the presence and the beauty that is all around. So whether it's a breakup or a move or a life transition, somebody going from the physical presence into formless spirit, it doesn't really matter what the loss. There is usually an experience of feeling around it. Mirabai writes about grief. She writes a lot about grief, actually, and she does workshops on grief. If you would like a guide through your grief, there is one available. But she says this about the process. She says that grief unravels and rethreads us. That doesn't make our heartbreaks necessarily good news, but the way of the mystic invites you to slow down and to allow for the possibility that from the depths of a pain greater than you can bear, a greater love than you could have dreamed of is calling your name. That love, what does it lead us to? It leads us into spirit love, right? Into the divine love present right here between all of us and all living beings and right here within our own hearts. And it opens us to that mysterious unraveling journey of the heart that takes us to places we couldn't have thought of ourselves necessarily. From that journey in Joni's office in Silent Unity to being right here, right now at Unity of Walnut Creek, I can look back and see the unraveling and rethreading from my heartbreak that led me here. How about you? Do you have those moments of recognizing? I want to invite you for a moment to close your eyes if you want to, and just to drop into your heart and ask yourself. Allow a memory to come. Recall a time when your heart broke open, when you experienced a significant loss. Let it arise naturally. And then look and ask, what love came from this? And where did that love lead you? I would guess one of the places it led you is right here, like me. And so when you're ready to feel your feet on the ground in this space, the place we call Unity, and open your eyes. The mystic Julian of Norwich was she lived in the time of the plague that half of Europe, they say half of the European population died of during that time. It was medieval times. She was English. She was actually the first woman published in English. But imagine if you could, living in that time, that half the people you know are taken by this plague. The people who are most near and dear to you, friends and family, and your acquaintances, just suddenly half of them are gone. And Julian of Norwich is best known for her quote, all is well, all manner of things shall be well. It's said in different ways, but it's essentially that quote. I think more close to what she said was, all will be well, all kinds of things will be well. She received those words in a vision, but also she received those words as a hard-won truth for somebody who walked through the fire of heartbreak. If you just heard the words, you might think it's some kind of a spiritual platitude, one that has to be well-timed, right? Because there's a time when if you hear that, you'd rather not, because you're still in the midst of that heartbreak. But here's somebody who shows us that you can walk through that kind of loss. Historians think that she was a widow and also a bereaved mother, in addition to losing half of everyone else she knew. And yet, this knowing, all shall be well, all manner of things shall be well. Maybe this or some other kind of affirmation is encouraging to you. And during those difficult times when we're walking through those fierce portals of life, it's good to have something to hang on to like that we can repeat to ourselves, that we can make part of our prayer times, that we can make part of our whole day, like an affirmation or a mantra that's spoken over and over again. Maybe post it around the places you see it to remind you again and again. So part of what happens, and part of what happened to Julian, is that she emerged from walking through that fire with an enlarged sense of love and life, with these things that she experienced and then wrote about and then was able to get published, and then this enduring truth that people have repeated through the many centuries since, making songs about it and so on. So whatever it is for you, let it be your rock. So far on this journey this morning in this message, we've been talking about various ways of how we can actually support ourselves in letting our hearts break open. Let's look for a moment as to where we've been before we cover the last. Feeling our feelings, sharing our heartache with a loving witness, staying present to beauty, staying present, period, repeating an encouraging affirmation, and ritual. In 4th grade, my best friend Julie moved to Pennsylvania from Chicago. And she was like such a good friend that we, took turns sleeping over at each other's houses. Our families were friends, so we even took family vacations. I mean, she was definitely my true blue friend. And finding out this news that she was going to move partway across the country, I was so upset and I didn't know what to do about it. I remember actually saying to my mom, I wish I would have never met Julie. Do you ever say something like that? But I didn't know what else to do. I was sad, I felt powerless, and then an idea came, a ritual. And so in the pre-dawn hours, we set our alarms, and we woke up in the dark and went down into Julie's garage. We cut a piece of paper in two, and I had all the steps down. And then we were going to burn the edges, so we burned the edges of the paper, maybe even put a little bit of flame to the paper so it had a little bit of black marks on it, so it looked really like one of those ancient scrolls. It was really meaningful, right? And then we wrote on it, and then we pricked our fingers and smeared our blood together and put a fingerprint beneath each of our names. Several years later, many years later, her husband found her half in the attic. And it said something like this: at the crack of dawn, on whatever the specific date was in 1975, Kristen Renee Powell and Julie Ann McGill became blood sisters, forever connected. And then there was, instead of a signature, a print, a bloody print from each of us. That ritual gave me tangible proof that we would always stay connected. And that's the magic of ritual. The magic of ritual is that it's a bridge from the mystical to this reality of the physicality that we are in. It's a bridge from spiritual to physical. And it allows us to get our hands around something, to use the elements of life to enter into that mystical realm. So often we don't do as much ritual as we did many, many centuries ago as human beings, although I think more ritual is coming back through various earth-based religions that are on the rise and we are returning to in various ways. And we do have ritual in communities like ours, the burning bowl we do every year, and the white stone ceremony, and the Christmas Eve candle lighting ceremony, and lots of ritual on Sunday mornings that we repeat over and over again. So there is ritual in our lives. But there are so if you think, oh, I'm a stranger to ritual, I don't know how. I had no idea. I had never been exposed to anything like that ceremony that I came up with my friend. It just came. Because I kind of ran out of doors. Like, what do I do here? And then Spirit just gave me this divine idea. And so for us, I think we can just be with it, ask ourselves, what kind of ritual could I start? Or could I do? Or could I create? It doesn't have to be elaborate, so that I can interact with the elements and allow myself to enter into that metaphysical and mystical realm, and to recognize that I'm already in it, right? Because that's what ordinary mysticism is. It's a recognition that we're already there. It's not like some great veil to pierce. It's not some great place to traverse to, which is often what we think of when our loved ones have gone, that they're off and away and they're far, far away. But no, they're right here, right? Always. And so it is for us on this journey that we can do all these things, including creating ritual, to help us in the process of letting our hearts break open. When we do, when loss comes knocking next time, when something comes your way that is difficult, don't despair. Just let it. Just let it. You've been here before. And maybe you fought kicking and screaming last time, but maybe this time you'll do it differently. Or maybe you've already let your heart break open and you found out that's really the way to go. Because indeed, more love poured through you. More love came. The great mystery of life opened up, and you found your feet in new territory, opening new doors. I invite us to affirm the truth together as we talk about this and allow ourselves to talk within our own minds and hearts and to take this within our own bodies. This idea of I'm going to let my heart break open, and what will be there for me is greater love. Into the greater mystery I go. Let's say it together. I let my heart break open to greater love and mystery, and so it is.
When holy water was rare at best, it barely wet my fingertips. Now it's like I have to hold my breath, 'cause I'm swimming in a sea of it. It used to be a world half there, heaven's second-rate hand-me-down. But now I walk it with a reverent air, 'cause everything is holy now. Everything, sing it with us. Everything is holy now. Everything is holy now. Everything is holy now. Everything is holy now.
Thank you. And just a few notes. Things happen to us to help us grow. From the depths of a pain greater than you can bear, a greater love than you could have dreamed of is calling your name. And from Julian of Norwich, all will be well, and all will be well, and every kind of thing shall be well. Thank you.
Our prayer chaplains are available after the service to provide personal prayer support. If you are a prayer chaplain serving today, please stand. Our prayer chaplains wear the purple stoles.
Whether you have a joy or a concern in your heart today, praying with our prayer chaplains is a powerful opportunity to have your intentions raised up in consciousness.
Now, let's open our hearts to the practice of giving.
Woo-hoo!
I invite you to prepare your gifts as we align with the universal law of circulation. As we give, we shall receive. In truth, there's no lack or limitation. Abundance is our true nature.
And for your convenience, there are a variety of ways to financially give to this community. They're shown on the screen. For those of you watching online, there is a donate button on the Watch Life page. We encourage everyone to set up regular and automatic giving to Unity using your bank's free bill pay service.
I invite you to take your tithe or offering in your hand and repeat our affirmation with me together. Divine love, one with me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am joy-filled and grateful.
Thank you for your generosity, and let's acknowledge this young man for being his first time on the platform and did a fabulous job.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you.
Love keeps lifting me higher than I've ever been
We need to get you all on Spotify and all those other places out there so the rest of the world can enjoy this, right? Oh, well, thank you, Molly and Ann, for collecting all this goodness. And recognizing this too is ritual, this too. This process of sharing our good, of passing baskets, of blessing and blessing again, of receiving and giving and blessing the receiving and the giving, and recognizing with affirmation the power of what we have done together. And let's do that by affirming together. We give thanks for the ever-increasing, constant flow of absolute good in our lives now. So it is.
All right, kids, come on up.
We are a circle of love. We are a circle of light. Come join the circle of love. Come join the circle of light. The light in you and the light in me are one.
Hi, Daniel.
The light in you and the light in me are one.
She's changed so much in a week.
Good morning, everyone.
This is a funny one.
What color?
There you go.
Good morning, everyone. Yay, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Joined by our youngest member of the Unity Kids, Eleanor. She's receiving her first blessing today on stage?
No.
No? Second?
She's
Oh,
had
okay.
several.
Oh, okay, all right. All right.
As long as she's been alive, we've been blessing her.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Who wants to share about what we did today? Lily.
We did a puppet show.
Ooh.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
You want to pass it to River?
Yeah, so we read a story about people who did stuff to fit in, which wasn't good things to do to fit in. So yeah, we learned about things not to do to fit in. Yeah.
Awesome.
Did it go off again?
It's on again.
On again, off again, we are. There it is.
I got it. Thank you, though. Yeah, we had a lot of fun today, and we blessed Lily because her birthday's coming up. She's going to be 9
Oh, yay.
on 11/11. Yeah, magical girl here. And just want to let you know our C's candy fundraiser is up and running. Our digital candy shop is available on our website, on the kids page of the Unity of Walnut Creek website. So if you get on there, you can order C's candy for yourself or for your friends for the holidays, and 50% of the profit comes to our youth program, and it's shipped right to your house. So yeah, get yourself a little sweet treat and help support our youth program. So thank you.
And Adele and Grace aren't here, but they went to the Unitine rally this weekend in Sacramento, and that's probably why Mike is recovering, because he runs the whole thing. Oh, he's recovering at the 49ers game. Oh, well, Grace is at the 49ers game, too. I didn't know that. Okay, anyway, we're all connected, aren't we not? Let's bless our children, youth, and teachers together. Children, youth, and teachers, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divine light within you.
All right, let's rise in body or in spirit.
Last night.
Hang on a second. There we go. And make sure, if you like to hold hands, make sure the person next to you also likes to hold hands. We all celebrate in different ways. Here we go.
All good, holy, holy. All good, holy, holy.
are the mystics and the heart and the light and the love on earth right now. So let it all shine. Have fun and spread joy.